And welcome back. Look what's happening in California over Comey's firing. These are probably the exact same people that said Comey should quit after Hillary Clinton got the short end of the stick by him reopening the investigation into things she actually did. And now they're marching in the street. Idiots. Demonstrators march on a beach in Colorado, California to protest the firing of FBI Director James Comey.
National Republican meeting is underway there, and Kyung, of course, that means the protesters are there as well.
And a sizable, what you might call a snap protest. You may notice that I'm marching on a beach. This is what we're walking with. This is a number of indivisible groups that organize a snap protest, and they're marching all along the beach because, take a look over there, that's the Hotel Del Coronado, the RNC having their spring meeting there. And what the people out here are saying is they want the RNC to hear their displeasure, how angry they are about the firing of Director Comey. So that's the point of all of this. They want to hold there and see a lot of signs, Aaron, saying independent special prosecutor, saying that this is a constitutional crisis. And there is one overriding message throughout all of these signs that they're holding, that they hope to flip Congress in 2018, Aaron.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, help these idiots. I can't even believe it. Hear what they're saying too? This is what democracy looks like. Trump was elected democratically. And they're marching why? James Comey never found any Russian ties to Trump. In fact, the quote unquote so-called investigation that has no evidence to keep going really is going to continue without James Comey. It blows me away the stupidity of these people. I'm concerned because they were given the opportunity and the right to vote when they are unaware of what planet they're on. I find that quite dangerous. Just in, President Trump signs new executive order that would have gotten Hillary fired. President Trump signed a new executive order on cybersecurity today with one specific part that would have most likely gotten Hillary fired. NBCNews.com reports, the new order puts responsibility for cybersecurity squarely on the shoulders of the director of every federal agency, making it more difficult for executives to pass the buck to their information technology staffs every time a new breach is discovered. Risk management, decisions made by agency heads can affect the risk to the executive branch as a whole, according to the order. Effective risk management require agency heads to lead integrated teams of senior executives with expertise in IT, security budgeting, acquisition, law, privacy, and human resources. Drafts of the order have been widely circulated for months, but the version Trump signed Thursday includes a major and unexpected initiative moving as much of the government's cyber defense system to the cloud as possible. The provision effectively establishes a single structure centralizing all federal IT networks. We've got to move to the cloud and try to protect ourselves instead of fracturing our security posture, Bossert said, adding, if we don't move to shared service, we have 190 agencies all trying to develop their own defense against advanced collection efforts. Specifically, the order directs all federal agencies to adopt cybersecurity policies drawn up by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, policies that were issued years ago, but that the government itself has never adopted. From this point forward, departments and agencies shall practice what we preach, Bossert said. Well, I'd certainly like the strongman complex that America now has once again, with the building up of the military, pressure on our enemies, hardening our electrical systems, and now hardening our cybersecurity systems. It appears this is a recipe for America to really make a huge comeback. So it's exciting to watch. It's unfortunate the mainstream media would never discuss anything that we're talking about half the time, or I should say 90% of the time. But it doesn't mean that there's nothing good that's happening. Breaking. Major screw-up discovered that could have killed President Trump. Mistakes made during maintenance on one of the Air Force One planes could have resulted in a mid-air fire or even an explosion. CNN.com reports 3 Boeing mechanics caused $4 million of damage and could have sparked a mid-flight fire while repairing one of the planes in the Air Force One fleet, a federal investigation has found. The oxygen system aboard one of the 2 VC-25 aircraft available to President Trump was contaminated while the plane was undergoing maintenance at a Boeing plane in San Antonio, Texas between April 1st and April 10th of 2016. According to an incident report released by an Air Force investigation this week, the mechanics caused the mishap by supplying and using non-oxygen cleaning tools, parts, components, a regulator, and an unauthorized cleaning procedure while performing oxygen system leak checks, according to the reporter. Tools and components used to repair a plane's oxygen system must be cleaned in a particular way to remove any residue that could react when it comes into contact with oxygen, the report noted. If left unchecked, a contaminated oxygen system can increase the risk of fire or even cause an explosion. $40 million worth of damage. What the hell kind of chemicals are they using to clean it?